So after setting up the keyframes in the previous animation or in the previous video, see all the settings that were put into place allows the attached object to curve along the path, as you can see there. Now, one thing that you can do is if you select your object, anytime you place a keyframe with the object selected, it's going to appear here along the timeline. Now, it won't show any of our keyframes that we've placed as far as the path goes, or the curve, or the object. Now, if you want to reset any of those items, you have to select the shape first and then cruise down to this area. Make sure your channels panel is active, then cruise down to the bottom where it says inputs and then click on motion path. Once you click on motion path, this is where all the values have been keyed, the U value and the front twist. And as you can see down here in the time slider, all of those points where the U value shifts and the front twist values shift gives us those different positions as far as the ship goes along the curve. And if you need to erase or get rid of any of these things, if you accidentally, if you have some kind of glitch along the road, remember you can always hold down shift and select those items and remove them. Or if you need to adjust the timing, you can do that by selecting these objects as a group, these frames as a group, or as an individual, and then you can move them about along the timeline if you so choose. However, if you wish to just simply erase them and start from scratch, if you messed up along the way, it's always good to save previous versions. But if you have this, if this is your only file to work with, then if you have to reset the keyframes, just highlight your entire set and then hit delete. Just a little heads up on where you can find your keyframes as far as this exercise goes. It's on the motion path in your channel inspector or your channel panel. But you have to have your object selected, obviously. Okay, just a little pointer there before we get started on the next section in this chapter.